Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so Pere caused a lot of Big Brother Naija fans to get pissed yesterday. Yes, guys. The discussion he had with the likes of Cross, Kidwire, and EK got a lot of people talking. Why? Because it centered around Alex and Ceec. Yes, guys. Basically about some of the plans he has for them. And trust me, they are not good ones. So last night, Pere had a conversation with EK, and then Kidwire joined, and then Cross joined, and he was talking basically about the two females in the house, that is Alex and Ceec, that have this ongoing rivalry that has spanned for over 5 years now. And he talked about how to use their weakness against them. Listen to him.
Harder for guys to know why I wanted Alex and Ceec to fight. I wanted them to actually throw blows.
But that will happen now. That will definitely happen. That will happen on their own defense. It will come. Guys, you see as they're avoiding each other's sins.
Ceec and Alex. I know. That's what I wanted them to fight.
But Pere, imagine that they just keep yelling and making noise. They don't fight. Imagine that.
No. They won't see. They will like this. They were this close.
These won't assist it, but since then they've been doing like this. They've been avoiding each other like how. So they go jab heads by themselves. They go jab heads by themselves.
He's okay.
So okay, we need to agree. We need to agree not to hold. Not to hold down. We need to agree not to hold anyone.
She was charging towards.
No, I don't think they're going to touch each other.
They're not going to touch, but they will activate on each other. They will activate,
but they won't touch each other.
Yes. And they will activate
all it took. Look, you are dealing with people that have had a history.
Yes.
Stuff that have fueled bitterness.
Yeah.
With bitterness is actually the result of stale anger.
Over time.
Has been stored.
Yes.
Stored. And I've discovered
they
don't know how to pick their fights. Ceec doesn't know how to control her temper.
Yes.
Not at all.
Yes, at all. Yeah.
Alex does not know how to control her temper.
Mouth.
This environment, they believe it's all about content.
Exactly.
So trust me, there is a thin line between that and just going
too far.
Over the top.
Yeah.
They would have hit that spot. But trust me, it would have maybe been strike.
Exactly.
Or two strikes.
That strike will reduce confidence. That strike is what we're looking for. That will reduce his confidence. That will reduce anyone's confidence.
We need to reduce the confidence step by step.
We need to look at things.
So they're using their weaknesses.
That's what it is.
Exactly. But now look.
Pere is planning on a scenario where Alex and Ceec will be put together in a group, or Ceec will be heading the tax or something to get both of them to work together, and knowing that both of them have been avoiding each other for a while, and knowing that both of them are basically rivals, and according to Pere, they can't really control their anger. So putting them together is kind of like heightening the pressure on them to react or to piss each other off, thereby causing them to fight. And when the fight happens, he is suggesting that nobody holds them, because there is a possibility, if a high chance, that they will throw punches or go physical. Now, if that happens, you know what that is in Big Brother's house. That is flaunting Big Brother's rules. Are you shocked? Yeah, a lot of Alex's fans were shocked yesterday. This is the same Pere that we are defending some days back, and now this is the same Pere that is basically plotting for both Ceec and Alex's disqualification, sort of. Now, this is not the first time that Pere mentioned this, obviously. In his diary session with Big Brother, where he was forming anger, he actually did mention that since both Alex and Ceec cannot, find a way to control their anger, so it's best left, that for them to actually act on whatever anger that they have. Nobody should separate them when they fight. There are two things about to happen. It's either they find out that, okay, nobody is coming to separate us, and they decide to, shield their swords, or they decide to go physical and then get disqualified. So either of the two were bound to happen. Now, why this is a shock for some of, Big Brother fans is they actually thought that Pere, who has been going around for the past, how many days now, trying to convince Alex that he likes her. So they actually did believe that Pere genuinely likes Alex, and they are wondering why somebody can switch from, oh, I like you so much, I hate the fact that I like you, to, oh, let them throw punches and get disqualified. Remember that Pere and Ceec also have a history outside of the house. Now, what are my thoughts on all of this? First of all, I know I always say the game is the game. And yes, the game is the game. They are there for 120 million naira. It's no jokes. But then, okay, let me say it like this. I don't have a problem with them not, separating them when they fight. Because, if they throw punches and get disqualified, the chances of anybody remaining in the house to win the money gets higher, right? It's common sense. That's why sometimes in Big Brother's house, if two people are fighting, we always say, oh, why are you going to separate them? Why are these guys trying to separate them? Let them fight so that if they get disqualified, them go hereward, that kind of a thing. I don't have a problem with that. Obviously, I don't, because it's a game. And if you cannot control your emotions or your anger, then whatever you get out of it, it's your business. But what I do actually have a problem with is the instigation. If that is Ceec and Alex, actually decide to fight naturally, based on whatever cause, not caused by the housemates themselves or instigated by the housemates themselves, then okay, that's cool by me, because that's on them. But actually putting them in a position where you will know there will be friction, in a position where that they will, be at each other's throats, I feel like that's evil. I feel like that's wicked. I know it's a game, but there are some kind of game for me. I'm like, I know it's an entertainment show, but what is all this plotting? Away from that, onto a lighter note. Yes, guys, so this is how some of your ships that are forming in the house so far slept last night. You can see Summer and Angel well cuddled up, Venita and Adekunle, and then we have Mio and Tolani Bad. Yes, guys. So which one of these shifts are you guys feeling at the moment? Yesterday, Ike and Ilebaye made me laugh uncontrollably. Like, Big Brother gave them a task of face painting, so they had to pick a partner. So Ike, I think Ilebaye picked Ike. And funny enough, ironically, Doyin picked Adekunle. Yes, Uriel picked white money. Like, what are the odds? Now, let's talk about Doyin and Adekunle for a bit. It was crazy. Doyin did a face painting on Adekunle and said it's about him being two-faced. There's a part of him that is okay, nice and all that, and there's a part of him that is dark. And she kind of gave different descriptions, and obviously that did not go down well with Adekunle. And he was like, okay, you know what, first to do, they paint. That was how he painted Doyin's face and made her look like a clown. Yikes. And the funny thing is, when, he was painting, Doyin was like, don't put too much paint on my face. I break out or I have pimples. And Adekunle did not even listen to her. He went ahead to put out that masterpiece he did on her face. Adekunle are doing. They'll be fine. They'll be fine last. They'll be fine. But for me, the one that actually takes the prize yesterday has got to be Ike and Ilebaye. What in the name of Wakanda was going on with their faces? See, if I were Ilebaye, there's no way in heaven and earth that you are going to paint my face like that. I will never allow it. It was crazy. I think Ike was trying to pay back Ilebaye. So what happened? Ilebaye was the first person to do her face painting, or the face painting for Ike. So she painted this hideous whatever on Ike's face, and according to her, she said it was inspired by Black Panther. Now, when it was Ike's turn to paint her face, I think that was the most hilarious moment for me yesterday. So Ike was like, "You like Black Panther, hmm?" And she said, "Yeah." And Ike was like, "So when you watch the movie, this is what you saw?" And she was like, like that moment, like it was hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. Then Ike painted that thing for Ilibeye. I started calling her small devil, small body devil or something like that. It was crazy. Like the whole house, there's no way you'd pass Ike and Ilibeye and see their face painted and you will not literally laugh your heart out. Like that was very hilarious. They gave me entertainment value. You see, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like those things that they do that are entertaining, that doesn't have to be forced or plotted or strategically whatever. Just give us entertainment. I mean, I had so much fun. Also, White Money and Urel later had a conversation. I mean, why wouldn't they have a conversation? Because I mean, that face painting they were doing on each other's face, it's enough, to have a conversation about, their issue with each other. So I guess they are good at the moment. So these are some of the things or the highlights of some of the things that happened yesterday. What are your thoughts on everything that went down? Let me know in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams.